How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Caddleston here, and it's time for the final episode of Invincible Season 2, which I'm looking forward to checking out. I feel like, especially with this half of things that was just released under a month ago, it's certainly been a real step up. But the way I take the beginning portion of Season 2, it was, of course, setting the pieces, and I feel like shit has hit the fan with the latter part of Season 2. You know, even the first episode of the second half, you know, it was very explosive, wasn't it? So, but I've really enjoyed what especially the second half has brought us, especially with the last episode we had, I guess, the arrival of Anissa, who, yeah, she was pretty ruthless, wasn't she? So, yeah, and of course we have the whole situation with Alan, you know, pretending that the Viltrumites have given him a run for his money, but of course it's all part of a plan to infiltrate, potentially break Omni-Man out, so... Yeah, but yeah, there's also the whole situation with both Amber and Mark. They parted ways in terms of that relationship, which I guess the writing was definitely on the wall. But yeah, with the whole Anissa situation, that was like the final straw, really. So yeah, but yeah, if I was Angstrom, I would not be pulling any kind of audacious stunts right now. I mean, not that he gives a shit, but I am really worried about him, which is, you know, odd considering he has both Debbie and Oliver hostage. But I don't think Mark is going to be playing anytime soon in regards to, you know, holding back his punches. He is going to be absolutely pissed off. So, Angstrom, it was nice knowing you. But no, I'm really looking forward to getting into this because, yeah, I mean, I've really enjoyed Season 2 of Invincible as a whole. But yeah, like I said, things have definitely exploded and whatnot with the latter part of Season 2. So, with that said, why don't we get into this episode of Invincible? It's the final one for Season 2. Let's go.
You'll feel...
Yeah, Taylor, we've got you. I thought he was going to vomit up a sequin or whatever. That's not the show.
There's a chance you could kill me before I snap her neck. I'm not... Oh, and before I forget... I'm blocking all signals within these four walls.
Sully does a really good job at, like, showcasing that intimidating presence.
Who are you and what do you want?
He made me call you!
Levy, and you made me into a monster!
I didn't do anything to you! Your machine blew up!
You did this!
I don't think... Oh, no, Oliver, no! Alright, Angstrom, you're dead.
Let me just...
Come get me.
Oh, shit, it's going to get ugly. Oh, damn! Oh, we're really going to be fighting throughout the multiverse.
I've never heard tell of a talking sapien.
I don't care if it
This is strange.
I only care how it tastes.
I love
If
this.
it talks, it thinks.
It flies, too. Its wings must be invisible.
Oh, Oh!
Talk about your bad luck, Prof. Ock. Oh,
Josh!
okay?
Prof-
I didn't mean to...
Josh!
Let's get this guy webbed up. What? No, are you trying to hurt this old man?
Look, I saw the portal. I know you're from another dimension.
Oh my god!
I've got a dimension all picked out, where the ground is 8 stories lower than it is here.
I'll go splatter to the... You dick. Can't really risk that.
You're not gonna hurt them.
Wouldn't save him. Not me, not ever. Couldn't. Wouldn't.
And there you go. There's a part of him that's saying, but, you know, maybe he was right.
I won't. It's all. Everything's gonna be...
Invincible. Oh, whoa.
Oh, poor Angstrom.
Oh,
You
no.
actually thought the boy quickly.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
He's a murderer!
Ah, that is messed up. He is a demon.
I would never save him. Never. He deserves to die right now.
Oh my god! I mean, can they fly is the question.
Is more resilient than I anticipated. Maybe I should leave him somewhere time runs quicker. No, in all my research, I didn't learn how long his kind can go without food.
Oh my god, hey!
And he is no killer.
You sure about that?
You make it sound like this is the one world where Mark is good, and you're the one who's bad.
Exactly, it's the turntable situation.
That's why you're so angry.
Son, hurt.
He's a
I'm gonna
fucking
make
dick.
you hurt. I'm even gonna make this child.
And you're not the monster.
How did you get here? Where did you come from?
No, I mean,
Goodness.
you're a man who dresses like a bat, and your name is...
Batman! No way!
You know, I mean, like, don't you think that's kind of lazy?
The ones who rebuilt my body,
Shit!
they also improved it.
Oh my god!
Why do you think I sent you across the multiverse? Dead.
Stop threatening my family!
But this is it though, you're gonna bring out the monster side of him.
You have no idea what I've been through!
Holy shit!
Holding back!
Shit!
Hurt my family!
Yo, damn! Shit.
I thought you were stronger.
Oh. I thought you. Oh my god. I believe we call that move fuck around and find out. This question of how can you really be a hero if you did this? That's what he's asking himself.
I wanted to kill him. What does that make me? I kind of won.
And you kind of lost as well, because there's no way back, but also there's that moral dilemma.
Holy crap. My plan worked. What? Remember me? Yes. Why are you here?
You gotta break Omni-Man out, isn't he?
For you, man. I'm here for you.
Yeah.
Talk soon.
Gotta be something. Maybe something on Angstrom's body. Maybe his body could somehow still...
Oh, shoot. Holy...
But you wouldn't like what you had become.
Because it would have driven him to insanity, right? Where's Rex?
I love you, Mark. I have for a very long time. And
Yo!
when you disappeared, I was devastated. I should have told you.
Holy shit!
I suppose you weren't paying attention when we discussed not damaging the time stream.
Shut up, Rex.
Wait, Rex is Rogue? Not Rudy? Holy... Wait, what?
Oh, Mark.
Look at that. It's like he's regressed as a kid, but I mean, he doesn't want his mum to think that, yeah, I am
for some alone time,
Nolan's
this isn't the most
kid.
secluded place. Sorry if along the way I became a problem myself.
As apologies go, that's not a bad one.
That's it, though. He just
Okay,
wants
I get
to,
it.
like,
I get
help,
that fixing
but...
stuff is your thing, and I get that you want to help. Just talk to me first, like a person.
Yeah, I mean, that's it, though. He's still navigating the world.
I'm sorry, I never told you.
What?
I never told anyone.
Yeah, okay. Cecil.
Always kept hidden. And lived through a copy. Just in case.
Wait. You're both female?
Yeah, you got a problem with that, bud?
I must inhabit a living male host to
Ah,
escape
so
the
he's
curse of
sexist.
this doom.
That's sexist.
Yeah.
You know,
Such a contrast to the beginning of season
I'm not my dad.
1,
I'm not my dad.
where he was just so lost and oh my god. They're gonna do the cliche look like he's not there, but I can feel his presence.
It's nothing. I'm sorry.
Sure.
I get it.
I'm sorry, Mark.
The ship is there, and it hurts, like, with how vulnerable Mark is, and you can't blame him.
Actions. I see the suffering of lesser beings, and it upsets me deeply.
A little bit of humanity there.
What is it? I think I miss my wife.
Oh, damn. Which one? I'm kidding. I've just realized something as well. I mean, it was a very, very heart-hitting moment with what Nolan said at the end. But there's a part of my mind that's just going back to... I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot. I mean, yeah. For those who don't know, it's a Sonic fandom reference, but I mean, I just love them so much. But that Nolan really was like, I miss my wife, Alan. I miss her a lot. I'll be back. Oh, man. Love it. Oh, man. No, like I said, though, that was a really insane finale. Yeah. Something I, did want to point out when Debbie and Mark, well, when Mark went to visit Debbie, was that they both sported the same black eye as well, which I thought was very interesting. And then I think Nolan does as well. So, yeah, I mean, I thought it was a deliberate choice anyways when it came to Mark and Debbie, but yeah, I was soaking it in. And then, of course, yeah, you just, I guess it's even more deliberate when it comes to Nolan, so... Yeah, but, I mean, I wasn't expecting, I guess, Alan to totally break out Nolan in this episode, because, I mean, it would feel very, very rushed, and it would also probably make the Viltrumites look a bit, like, especially with how secure things are, it wouldn't really paint them in a strong light, would it? So... so I expect, and like I said, I guess in the last episode, or I think the episode prior, I expect something to roll into season 3. This being, I guess, especially with how, I guess, pretty important the Viltrumite situation is. Yeah, this would be one example, but the Angstrom stuff was definitely gonna, get cleared up in this episode, but And then some. My alarm just went off there. I don't know why. Anyways, yeah, you could see that Mark was at a bit of a back foot. And, you know, with how strong Levy was in terms of not just, I guess, his physical presence, but also in terms of just being able to whip out portals and just get the one-up on Mark, like, instantaneously. Yeah, it wasn't exactly a easy win for Mark. If anything, could you really call this a win because of his state of mind? I mean, he snaps and kills Angstrom Levy, and to be fair as well, I mean, with the way that he broke Debbie's arm, with the way that he absolutely hurt Oliver. I mean, I wasn't exactly going to blame him for being pushed to the limit, but I was also thinking in my mind, is this what Levy wants as well? Is for Mark to snap? Because in most of the universes out there, he acknowledges Mark to be an asshole, to be very, very crude. I mean, we got a flashback to the beginning of season 2. But we also got to see Mark in other universes as well, where he kills his son, for example, which is absolutely diabolical. And he does other heinous shit, but the one thing that is constant is the fact that most universes, Mark is, Mark is, just trouble. And yeah, it like, especially when you've got all of these other, like, versions of yourself speaking to you, like, yeah, Mark is the villain. You can't subscribe to the idea that in this universe, Mark is the good guy. It's impossible for Mark to be the good guy. You're not the bad guy. But yet the tables have turned in this scenario, especially with how scared Debbie is, and you can't exactly blame her for lashing out. So, but you know, it doesn't stop Angstrom for bloody snapping her arm like a twig. So, yeah, and that was absolutely shocking as well, because I wasn't expecting, you know, something, I guess, significant like that to happen to Debbie or Oliver. Although, there was a part of me thinking, is Oliver, because obviously we know Oliver can grow up a bit quicker than Mark does, than humans do. I was somehow expecting Oliver to potentially get his first kill. And that would also, of course, raise concerns with the fact that he is Nolan's kid. But yeah, then again, he doesn't have Nolan's guidance, does he? So there comes the greater chance that that Oliver can, you know, be totally a good guy. So yeah, especially when he's surrounded with love and all that jazz. So yeah. But yeah, Mark. Yeah, I mean, I really thought that the way they handled the situation with Mark just having a breakdown was really well done, because, I mean, I can't blame him. He's coated with Angstrom's blood all over him, and there were even a few shots that mirrored the season 1 finale when, you know, Nolan absolutely brutalized his son. So, with him brutalizing Angstrom, it's getting his subconscious thinking, I'm the bad guy here. I am becoming more like my father. So it's you know how Luke was going absolutely aggressive on Vader in Return of the Jedi, and then he had that moment where, yeah, I am becoming my father. That was, but 10 times worse, because he, you know, killed him absolutely ruthlessly. And yeah, it's just really, really tragic as well, and especially when we've seen. And you do feel sympathy for Angstrom in the other universes out there, and even in this one, the story is just very tragic. And then he just like with all of these other realities where Mark is the bad guy, and that's really channeling hatred with the pain that all these angstroms have gone through, you know, just channeling this one angstrom further and further. Yeah, it's just tragic that he just snaps, and yeah, and then in doing so, it pushes Mark to those boundaries that he never really wanted to yeah. So it is just a really, really sad situation because of the fact that Mark and he just beating himself up, like to the point where Eve, well, future Eve instructed Mark, don't, you know, just tell her how you feel, etc. But he doesn't want to. Well, he doesn't feel like Eve deserves that love or whatever, or you know, he doesn't deserve Eve whatsoever in terms of, you know, I can't put her through that pain or whatever, and I can't love her because I don't deserve it. So, yeah. And yeah. Not just that, though, but quitting college, he needs to reevaluate his life. He needs to be better, not just in terms of course, being prepared for, you know, what happens if when the Viltrumites decide to come to Earth, but also in terms of being a better person. So that incident with Angstrom is a one-time thing. So, and he doesn't snap again, because otherwise it's just gonna, like, it's just going to reinforce the idea that he is his father. So, because he even had those flashbacks, I want to be like you, etc. And they're right after he kills Angstrom. Yeah. So, oh man, but I did really love the, like, different universes Mark was being yeeted through, especially the knockoff Spider-Man one. I mean, if it walks like a duck, right? I mean, you saw, like, the whole web thingy-mabob and the Doc Ock knockoff. That has a nice vibe to it. But I just couldn't help it because I love my Spider-Man. But the icing on the cake, Josh freaking Keaton, the spectacular Spider-Man. Oh, I miss that show so much. So great. Yeah, that was just great. That was just fan-bloody-tastic. So they knew what they were doing. They, like, I guess they couldn't get the full rights to the Spider-Man. So, you know what? Wish.com version it, right? There was even a little Batman thing, but they were a bit more subtle with that, with the fact that, you know, Mark was like, so you're dressed like a bat, basically, but you're a man. And your name is a little on the nose, isn't it? And you saw a little bit of the cape, but, you know, you can put two and two together. So, again, they were being a bit more subtle there. So, but the Spider-Man thing was great. Even the Jurassic era as well. And I believe the zombie thing, I mean, I called it because it looked like, well, it looks run down, it looks Resident Evil-like, so I'm guessing it's a zombie universe. Yeah. The zombie universe, I guess that's a little homage because I believe the writer of the show also does The Walking Dead. So, yeah, let's just throw a little, like, Walking Dead reference there, I guess. So, you know, it was really, really great, but yeah, it was really, really just insane seeing Mark just go to town on Angstrom, to the point where it just broke him, and you couldn't really blame him. So yeah, because I mean, he doesn't want to become like his father, and yet it's that situation of it only takes one, and I might be on the course of becoming like my father. So yeah. And then the Kate is, I don't know if that is actually, or if, you know, Cecil did something, maybe both, but Kate is alive. I mean, especially after she got brutalized and all of that. And it was still really, really shocking. But yeah, it was just really, really great for Immortal. So yeah, and then of course you have the whole Alan Nolan bit. Like I said, I miss my wife Tails. I mean, it was just a very, very powerful moment as well, because again, like I mentioned, it's a little bit of a opposite wave that we're going on in terms of Mark thinking he's becoming more Viltrumite than human, and I guess the reverse when it comes to Nolan, he's becoming more human. He talks about how he has deep regret and all of that, and he feels the pain, and he misses his wife Tails. He misses her a lot. I'll be back. I can't get that out of my head now. Damn these Sonic dubs. They've done a number on me. But I thought like that was a really, really amazing way to conclude things. So yeah, it was just really, really well done, in my opinion. It was just very, very tense, like I said, especially with how with how Angstrom died and how that really took a knock in terms of Mark's mentality. Can't blame him. But yeah, really, really great stuff. So sets a few things up really well for season 3, especially for Mark's direction, especially for Nolan and Alan. I don't know what the whole pyramid thing is leading towards, but yeah. But we still got some situations to deal with, like the Sequid as well. So yeah, I'm really excited. And you know what? Amazon can just do a you know, the knockoff Spider-Man, I don't know, the knockoff Spider-Man series or whatever, because it's an original character, I guess. You got Prof Ock, knockoff Doc Ock. See, I can't say that, right? It's Prof Ock, yeah, Prof Ock is a knockoff of Doc Ock. Say that 5 times fast. So yeah, but I wonder what they do with the Green Goblin. Like how they're gonna work around that. But no, it was really, really great stuff. So yeah, but even so, I mean, it could be Spider-Verse reference. In that case, where's Miguel? Like, where's Miguel O'Hara? But because that's it, though. I mean, it could just be a relation to the whole Spideyverse situation. So it's not exactly you don't necessarily have to call it like a knockoff Spider-Man or whatever. I mean, he could be Spider-Man. You got Prof Ock and all of that, so they could just go by different names and all of that. So yeah, I mean, we had Batman, so they didn't do like a knockoff Batman or whatever. So, as far as I'm concerned, this is part of the Spider-Verse. So, yeah. So yeah, it was really, really great. No, I don't know when, of course, season 3 will drop. I don't think they've announced season 3. But still, I mean, with, like I said, how things are established for season 3, I will be excited to check things out. So, yeah, but this was a really, really fantastic ending. Very heavy. Really, really great stuff. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time.